You're listening to the official Minnesota Wild podcast, presented by Acrisure.
Well, at the end of the first period, Minnesota's taking the lead 2-0 right now. The first goal scored by Ryan Hartman is 11th of the season. He had 11 all last year, and he's downstairs right now beside the Minnesota locker room. I guess, Ryan, first of all, congratulations on the goal. But that first goal is so important to a hockey club, especially when you're playing on the road.
Yeah, that's been a key for us is, trying to get leads. When you get up in the game, it forces other team to try to get maybe too aggressive and maybe make some mistakes and try to cheat for offense. It's a lot easier when teams are pushing like that for us to defend.
Yeah, I know that yesterday you guys had a kind of a fun practice yesterday, scrimmages back and forth, just to put a little bit of the fun into the game when so often it's so serious all the time. But I think the guys really enjoyed it, and that goes a long way to making you guys play even a better game tonight.
I'm pretty sure that was our first practice since before Christmas, not on a game day, actual day with practice. So, so we obviously did some scrimmage stuff, some special teams, and got the legs moving. But it was nice to get on the ice, not on a game day.
Well, take us through your goal. It was your 11th goal of the season already. You had 11 all last year, so you got a long ways to go here, and you're in a good role there.
Yeah, their defensemen use them as a screen, and obviously can't score if you don't shoot. So just trying to get some more opportunities. So I'm trying to shoot the puck more.
And I'm sure you guys are anxious to get home. Also, it's been a long road trip for everyone. It's one of those situations where you have no choice, but every team's going to go through it. But I know you guys want to go home with that victory.
Yeah, we'd like to end this road trip with a win. That'd be huge, and hopefully a good long road trip.
All right, well, thanks for being with us. Good luck in the second period.
Thank you.
Kevin, Ryan Hartman up here. Let's go back to you.
All right, thank you, Tom, and thank you, Ryan Hartman, for joining us in the intermission. Ryan Hartman will get a gift certificate down to Tom Reed's Hockey City Pub. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Wild Hockey, presented by Grand Casino. And with that, we get you back out to Climate Pledge Arena. Tom Reed ready for Tom Reed's hotline, 64686. If you want to get involved in the fun, we got 2 parts to Tom Reed's hotline now and again after the second period. So plenty of opportunities to get a pair of tickets to see the Wild and Islanders when they're back on home ice come Saturday in St. Paul. Get your own tickets at wild.com/tickets. Nice way to start the final game of the road trip, Tom.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin, but they've got 40 more minutes. They've got to make it work for them right now, but these points are so important for Minnesota. But just the health of the club mentally also to be able to win this last game before going home and starting another stretch of games. But there's lots of games that we played yet this season, but Minnesota's done a pretty good job so far this year.
All right, let's get to these questions here, and we'll start with this one from the 612 area code. Tom, another assist for Quinn Hughes, 12 assists, 13 points in 14 games since joining the Minnesota Wild. 612 area code he's begging Bill Guerin to figure out a way to keep Quinn Hughes. He's that good. How did the Wild get it done?
Well, that's up to Quinn Hughes, I guess, number one. But Billy Guerin is very good with the players also. And you want to make sure that your players are going to be happy. And I think Quinn is very happy where he is right now. He's done a great job with Minnesota. In the 13 games now, he's got, 1 goal and 12 assists and 13 points. And he's also leads the league in ice time. I mean, he's a guy that likes to be in the ice all the time. And the other night against L.A., he was on for 29 minutes and 59 seconds. But he leads the league right now at 27 minutes and 26 seconds, and that's a lot to put on one guy. But he doesn't lose any speed. I mean, he knows exactly what he has to do, and he loves to be on the ice and be a part of the crew.
From Nolan in Jackson, speaking of Quinn Hughes, Nolan wants to know your thoughts on Quinn Hughes and Brock Faber potentially being a top pair combination in the Olympics next month in Milan.
I don't think that's going to happen, to be honest with you. I've talked to a few people. They just feel that they'll break them up a little bit, break them apart. I mean, the Olympics are such a worldwide spectacle, I think, for everyone watching. But you got to make sure you put the pieces of the puzzle together in the right place, and that's exactly what the coaching staff has to do. And you can offer your information to the different coaches and so on, but they know exactly what they're going to do. And Billy Guerin's in touch with the coaches and staff, and they do it by committee. And the coach has to coach. Billy, here's your cards. Do the best you can with what I'm going to give to you, and hopefully that'll be the case.
From the 651 area code, Tom, what do you remember about Freddie Goudreau in a Wild uniform?
Just a classy guy, really, inside the locker room, outside the locker room, great with people, always had a smile on his face, appreciated the fact that he's in the National Hockey League, and, he's one of those guys that loves to be on the checking side of things, killing penalties, doing things like that. He's not going to get you 100 goals or anything along those lines, but what he will bring to you is an infusion of class with with the organization.
Speaking of class, the 612 area code wants to talk about a guy that I didn't know at all. You played against him, but it seemed to me like he's a guy that oozed class in former goaltender Glenn Hall, a Hall of Famer, no doubt about it. Passed away yesterday at the age of 94. I know we talked about him briefly in the pregame, but the 612 area code wants your memories of playing against Glenn Hall.
Yeah, he was, Mr. Goalie, they called him. He was number one. And remember, he had 502 consecutive games. Now, that being said, Kevin, what happened in the early days when he was playing is when a goaltender got hurt, if he got hurt, they would stop the game. He would go up, get stitched up, do any medical things they had to do, and bring him back and put him back on the ice again. But 502 consecutive games is unbelievable, especially for a goaltender, because they didn't wear masks, they didn't have mouth guards, they didn't have face shields, and they just made sure that the guys were healthy getting back in there. But he wanted to play. He said, "I'll play me when I'm playing well." Well, he played pretty well for over 900 games in the NHL.
That is a fact. Thomas, thank you.
Thank you.
Tom Reed with part one of Tom Reed's Hotline. We'll do it again after the second period. Get involved now, 64686, and we'll get to that in, next hour. It should be fun. It'll be a blast, especially if the Wild keep playing like this. They lead the Kraken 2-0 after one period of play. We'll break, and then we'll get to the second period. You're listening to Wild Hockey, presented by Grand Casino.
For an extraordinary advantage in sports, you need a game plan. For an extraordinary advantage everywhere else, all you need is Acrisure. With a high-tech human approach to insurance, cybersecurity, and more, Acrisure helps you take care of what you care about. That makes winning easy. See what Acrisure's extraordinary advantage can do for you at Acrisure.com.